Hi, is your sister, is she the one with the I was there today, I met her, and yes, she was there, but I talked to her much, but hold on, I'm here. Yes.
Oh. Ms. Long?
Sorry.
You have the codes. Okay, that's your stuff.
Does it say? Is it? That's what it's.
This is what we use all the time. Thank you. My dad is JP.
Your bad.
Yes.
Man,
Didn't y'all get one?
you need to please. How do you do that?
Yes. It's now, I'm sorry, y'all, it is now 5:33. This board meeting between ISD, December 12th, 2020, we have quorum. We led in the pledge by Mr. Crawford, and we led in prayer by Mrs. Smith.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for us being here today. Please help guide us and make the right decisions. And amen. All right, I need a motion to approve the consent item as presented. Here's a regular board meeting, November 14th, 2022.
Mr. President, I so move.
Have a motion by Mr. Williams, have seconded.
I'll second.
Have seconded by Mr. Crawford. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? None, motion carries. Need a motion to approve.
No, we're ready to go.
You
Smile.
Okay.
We're gonna let you introduce our guest.
All right, so this is the third year that this firm has done our audit for fiscal year 2022. Mr. Lade's going to present the high points of this audit, and she worked for Mallory McNeil and Company.
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Brianna. Everybody calls me Bree though, because they don't ever get my name right. So, we really enjoyed getting to come out last week, or not last week, but a couple months ago now. And your staff was awesome. Brandon was awesome. We had no issues during the audit. We actually knocked it out quicker this year than we did last year due to their good efficiency and improved all their different detail controls and everything like that. We were ahead of the game and got it done before the holidays got here. It makes everybody a lot happier. In your board packet, you should have an executive summary. And it's kind of the Cliff Notes version of this great big report because nobody really has a whole lot of time to read it. If you want to, you can read it when you get back home, but I'm just going to do a couple of highlights on it. On page 2 is your audit opinion letter, and you guys receive an unmodified opinion, which is the best you can get. It's just new wording, the way they make us, state it now. But there's a little special part in there called the auditor's responsibilities for audit the financial statements. I kind of want to bring y'all's attention to that. That is, they really kind of make us focus in on and let all the board know and everybody and the readers of financials that we do a risk analysis when we're coming in here auditing your stuff. That means we don't look at every single detailed transaction. We go through, we look at your internal controls, and we evaluate where the highest risk is in your district. And that way we kind of pick and choose towards those directions. So we may miss something like collusion or fraud of small material amounts. So we cannot guarantee 100%. That's just, we want to make sure y'all know that. We try our best to make sure materiality is covered, that if anybody reading the financials, that if something was off materially, that wouldn't, change their opinion of it. That we just want to bring us attention to that. Then after that, you have like the management discussion and analysis, and that's where Brandon helps us out with that part. It's kind of more linguistic format where it kind of puts overall synopsis of the financial statement in words versus all the schedules. And then we want to skip on over to the page 14 of your balance sheet, which everybody likes to know how much we're worth. You guys have an awesome fund balance. As of August 31st, your general fund had a fund balance of $8,564,218, which is $40,706 more than last year. We also want to let you know the general fund balance, we like to be no less than 3 months worth of your operating costs for the general fund, plus 1 month of your special revenue funds, in case you have to cover costs for reimbursement basis. And so that means we wanted about $4 million. You guys are clearly over that. You're doing good, you can consider your fund balance to be very healthy. And most of your fund balance is in the form of cash. So that makes it nice, and if you ever need it, it's there. And then if you want to go on over to, you have your food service fund balance. This year, it was a little bit higher than last year because everybody ate free. And you got lots more money. And so it's not like that every year, but that is a good thing. Helped a lot of schools out to be able to do it. So you had a fund balance of $102,000, and sometimes maybe the school may have to help transfer some funds over to help cover that, but y'all didn't pass this past year. Now, you are required to not have more than 3 months worth of operating costs in your fund balance. So you might want to watch that in the future years to make sure. I'm just going to start drilling down because you're not going to get all the free money anymore. But if you do, we just kind of start talking to you and say, what's your game plan? Are you buying new equipment? Are you buying new cafeteria lines? What do you got? You got to decrease it down. The TDA won't let you have that high of one. And then your tax collections, they were all really good. They went down a little bit, $609,000 from last year, but all but $182,000 was collected. So only uncollected tax for all years was $863,000. So it looks like, your taxpayers are doing a good job getting their money in, which is nice. Last year, we had a material weakness, but this year, congratulations, y'all cleared that up. We had no findings. And so congratulations on your staff all working hard to make sure that they changed up all those internal controls and figured out how to get them working right. That took a lot of extra step and time on top of their daily duties. So we're really impressed with that. We do want to kind of warn you guys about cyber fraud. I know you guys kind of encountered a little bit of that this year. We're already seeing tons of fake emails just in our office of cyber fraud trying to happen. That we already have, we're not nearly as big as your school district is of trying to check it. So just kind of make sure you keep eyes on that because we don't want to be sending money. Insurance covered this last one, but we don't know if they'll do that next time. So just warn your staff or everybody that's in charge of it to keep an eye out for those because hackers are getting super smart. And then another great big issue that's coming up is called GASB 96. And it is going to be, I think you had the big GASB about your leases. Well, this one is going to be about your subscriptions that you have across all your school districts all your districts with your softwares, stuff like that. And it's a lot. Your business office probably doesn't even know what all subscriptions that your staff has out there. We cannot do that work. It's a lot of work. So we are suggesting our schools start looking now, like not now, right after the holidays, but hiring somebody to come in and help them get that organized to determine how we're going to have to capitalize on what they're going to look like, what all you have. We have some names of some companies. One of them is DebtBook, is what we're suggesting to a lot of our schools that you hire in, and they'll come in and help you guys figure out how to become compliant with that GASB 96, because that's just not something we have the staff to be able to do, nor the manpower / brain power to figure all of that out. And, because they're going to go through and see exactly what all software subscriptions your entire district has and evaluate what they need to do with it. And pretty much, you guys had an awesome time. We understand that you guys have lots of choices, so we appreciate you guys picking us. And I think y'all already decided we got notice from Randy, y'all are gonna re-sign up for another 3 years, so I'll get that dated to you right after the holidays and then just settled a little bit. But we've really enjoyed it. Caitlin's been a great school. Anybody have any questions? All right, well, thank y'all so much for your time. I do need a couple of signatures, though.
There's something. Sorry.
You're
Go ahead
fine.
and sign that.
Yes, I need to know if you approve or disapprove, so you can just check mark approve.
So we need to have a motion, right? Before, yeah, we need to approve it first. Okay. Give a motion.
All right.
Sign.
I need a motion to approve the fiscal year ending August 31st, 2022 financial audit as presented.
Mr. President, also move.
That was a motion by Mr. McElwain, that's seconded. Second by Mr. Smith. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? None motion carries. All right, now. it's a-
Now we can sign both. I got one over here. Is this one?
Yes,
Any particular color? Which one?
it does not matter. And our next steps we will submit this to the Ohio Clearinghouse and TEA and by this week.
Oh, okay.
We'll get it in there. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Board will now convene a closed meeting to discuss the following item posted on our agenda this evening as allowed by Texas Government Code 551.74. Personnel matters, evaluation of contract, consideration of supervision of school. No voting will take place in a closed meeting. Any action the board wishes to take as a result of discussion in closed meeting will take place after the board convenes an open meeting. It is now 5:43 p.m.